So there are two floor plans in particular that I get asked about often that people love and they want to build that have been challenging to find. Good news for you, you can build both of them right here. Today I'm in Spencer Glen. I'm going to be showing those to you. Let's get rolling. So we are located today in Apollo Beach. Awesome area, and if you're familiar with it, you've probably heard of Waterset, the kind of crown community of the area. Known for its big pools, the slides, the amenity centers, the walking trails. I'm maybe 5 minutes from Waterset right now, and here in Spencer Glen, it's gonna be a little bit more quaint. Only about 500 homes, so still a good sized community, but not in the thousands. You're still gonna get the amenities, you're still gonna get a pool and the fun things to entertain your family, but if you don't wanna deal with the traffic of getting in and out of Waterset, you want something a little bit more quaint, maybe close to the hospital, this could be the right community for you. Hey, my name is Brett Schiller. I'm your Tampa relocation guide, here to answer all your questions about moving to Tampa. I do wanna show you that first house I was talking about, floor plan that people love. Let's get going. All right, bringing in a true professional. This is my wife, McKenna, who's gonna tour us around today.
All right, so we're at Model Row right now, and we're gonna check out our first home. This is the Merlot Grand. And as Brett said, there's a few floor plans that our clients just love, and they're always wondering what neighborhoods are building them. And this is one of them.
This is one of them.
So let's check it out. This home sits just under 4,000 square feet. So it's a really nice size. I love this 2-story entrance here. You don't see a lot of these in Florida, but it just feels really spacious and open as you walk in. Right at the start here, you have your first bedroom and a full bathroom.
Yeah.
So I like that.
I think this is one of the reasons as we walk right in that a lot of people are drawn towards it. So here it feels very spacious. You're not walking through a hallway or anything like that, but you walk into like wide open area here.
Yeah, and I really like how they mix, like this is technically your formal dining, but it's not alone. You know, it's not like segregated in its own room, but it's part of this main living space, which just makes it feel really large and open. Then you have this nice big family room, a whole nother little kitchen nook here too for, you know, breakfast and snacks and such. And then this really beautiful kitchen. I'm really a fan of these quartz countertops with a little bit of gold. This house has a lot of that like natural warmth through the wood and the gold fixtures.
Yeah,
I really like the feel.
It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels nice and spacious in here.
Yep. One of our favorite things is always these big sliding glass doors too. These open right out into your pool just to bring that outside living in. You know, in those nice months like right now in Florida, you can open these all the way up. Host parties, have friends over, and just have so much extra living space.
Let me tell you, we're in the month of February. February is the nicest month in Florida, and this is like the perfect time to use your sliding glass doors. Just open those things up, let all the fresh air in, and your money.
So back here we've got your laundry room opening to your garage space.
And you have 3 bedrooms downstairs. I can see the third one here.
Yeah, and this one's really neat too. It also has an attached bathroom. So this would be great as like a mother-in-law suite or an older, you know, child that wants their very own bedroom attached or bathroom attached.
Yeah, I want to see the master.
Okay, let's check
Show me the master.
So right here we have the master. Again, I love even the interior design of this. All of these walls have just really fun statements on them that are different and unique, which I really like. The white with the panels and the green above. And then here's your master bathroom, a huge shower. And kind of fun here with the windows, so you get a lot of natural light in your shower.
Look at the size of this thing.
Yeah, it's massive. And you have the big transom window above too. So you still have your privacy, no one can see in, but you get a lot of natural light. And then a really good sized closet here too. So
now, one thing that I hear people say a lot is the upstairs. You've got the big bonus room and a movie theater room up there.
Oh yeah, I love this up here. Our kids would go crazy.
Let's go see.
Okay, so here's your space. I love to think of this as like, this would be your homework station, your kids' hangout zone. You could kind of keep the mess and chaos up here while your downstairs still looks beautiful.
Or do schoolwork.
Or do schoolwork, yeah.
As they're suggesting here. And this room I really like.
This is one of Brett's favorites, the movie room. So yeah, I love how cozy it is too. You have your own room. You could close the doors here, get your surround sound going. Just really enjoy a room. And this can also be, I mean, they call it a flex space, but you do have a closet here too. So you could also make this a bedroom if you wanted.
Yeah, so you're traditionally 5 bedrooms in here, but if you got a big family, make that a 6th.
Yeah, someone could have a really nice big room up there. And then here are your 2 other bedrooms here. So on both sides, you have, one has a normal closet, but the other one has a walk-in closet, which I always love to see in Florida because it's always hard to find a lot of storage. And so the more closet space you have is always a win for me.
That's nice.
So there's your walk-in closet, yeah. And then these 2 bedrooms here would share, there's another the full bath is upstairs right here in between your bedrooms.
How's it finished? Oh, it's nice. Quartz countertops, nice cabinetry.
Yeah, double sinks too, so both kids have room to brush their teeth.
Very nice.
All right. Okay, we'll take you next door to the next house.
Hey, so while I'm walking to that other home, I want to tell you about the other floor plan I mentioned that is great. The bad news is they don't build the model of it in here, so I can't show it to you. But the good news is I've done another video about this home in another community. So I'm going to put a link to it in the description. Go check it out. It's called the Roseland. You're gonna love it. It's 2-story family room, tons of ceiling height, feels very open and spacious, big game room off the side. It's awesome. So, but I'm gonna show you the Coral Grand, which is another phenomenal selling home in this community. Let's go see that one.
All right, so here we are in the Coral Grand. Now this home starts just under 3,000 square feet. So, and still gives you that 2-story entryway too. Get some volume right as you walk in. Then very similar to the previous floor plan, right here on your right, you've got your first bedroom and your full bathroom. So I feel like this floor plan is quite similar, but it is a smaller home and also a better price point. So we can talk more about that later, but here's your den.
So let's talk specifics. This home was starting at, was it $529,000?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Starts at $529,000.
I feel very similar. You got the den right off of the entrance.
Then if you come with me this way, this takes you into your garage and then your laundry room space and then a linen closet as well.
The Hicks tile.
But it's a good size. And something I love to see is the window in the laundry room. So many laundry rooms are, you know, kind of stuck in the middle of the floor plan and they're always dark. But I just love the natural light into your laundry room so you're not, you know, walking into a dark dungeon.
We have heard people make decisions on homes solely based on laundry rooms.
We have.
So the biggest difference that I see here, kind of what we talked about, that dining room. The other floor plan, it sat right there, made it feel more open.
Yeah. Right.
But dang, look at this.
This one still has a beautiful space here, but you're right, not quite as open as the other house. But still a very good sized family room here, beautiful kitchen, and then you kind of have that larger nook though over here to replace your dining room.
See the kitchen.
There's the kitchen.
Ooh.
It's pretty. I also am a huge fan, so this is kind of more your gourmet kitchen option. So you've got your hood fan, you do have a gas stove, which is big. Something I love about gas is here in Florida with hurricanes, if there's power outages, you can still use your gas stove. So this will still work, even if your lights don't work, you can still cook your
And you may be surprised, there's a lot of communities not doing gas anymore.
Yeah.
So if that's important to you, I would reach out because there are a lot of communities that are only doing electric.
Yeah, if gas is something you want, let us know because it's a rare. And then here is really fun. I love these, you know, you've got your 2 sliders, but you can open up both of them and kind of feel, you know, then you just have this full square of entertainment space. And they do have this porch screened in, which is an option that you can do just to kind of keep the bugs and the lizards and everything out. Keeps your furniture nicer when you have that screen around it.
So what's your guess? Based on how you're feeling about this is not for you, this is for the viewers. How much less is this home starting price than the other home? Feels similar in vibe, but a little bit less spacious down here. Obviously you haven't seen the whole home. We'll talk specifics later, but throw your guess out. What is it in your mind?
Tell us in the comments.
Ooh, I love the flooring that goes in here. No carpet.
It's nice.
That changes everything.
And then again, really fun panel work on the walls. I like this, how it just makes the bed feel so tall.
I like this. This is really nice.
Me too. And then literally it's like an identical bathroom to the other floor plan. You have this same large shower with the windows, the transom over it.
It is the exact same.
So you're getting the same, you know, the same master bath. And check out this closet. So this is something you could probably do afterwards or in the design center, but they, you know, put in more than just wire shelving. So it looks really nice.
Okay, we got to show you the upstairs, give you the whole tour.
We'll give you the whole tour. So, and a little overview. So the builder in here is Pulte, and with them you can do kind of like semi-custom designs. So you'd come in and you would pick your flooring, your cabinetry, your countertops. All of these things are things that you can pick in their design center.
And we'll talk a little more. It's a little complex how they have going on. They've got two different sections in this community. And they kind of, you have different ways that you can build your home based on which section you're buying in. So we'll show you the details, but ooh.
Look at this.
This is huge.
Yeah, this is a large space up here. I'd say this is the same size or maybe even a little bit bigger than our last home.
I'm impressed. This is, yeah, I would say this is a little bit bigger.
Yeah. So this has your great entertainment space up here, kind of bonus room style. You have your couch. You even have your study areas for your kids. A little nice playhouse that I know our daughter would love.
Oh, that's nice.
That looks
even
really...
got a little sheep in there.
I know, it looks so cozy.
A llama.
And then you have 2 bedrooms upstairs here.
So really the main difference between this and the Merlot is you don't have that extra movie room.
True, yes, in the upstairs. You do still have a walk-in closet though in this bedroom over here. And I think this is cute. Look at those alpacas on the wall. But yeah, some nice bedrooms up here.
T-Rex room.
So overall, I feel like I really liked this floor plan, especially for this price point. You're getting a lot of house, a lot of great living space. You know, the bonus room, the family room, places where you're gonna spend a lot of time in. Those rooms are large and inviting and a really good size.
All right, I think we've got one more to show you.
Okay.
Let's get moving. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on the lot and kind of sizes in here. And they've got their models built based on how it's laid out. So the Merlot Grand we looked at, that's a 60-foot wide lot. The Coral Grand here, that's a 50-foot. You got 2 more, we're gonna show you this one. This is also a 50-foot lot built in a different section. And then at the end, you've got the Williston, which is a 40-foot wide lot. So you got lots of different ranges. Obviously, you're gonna save a little bit more money going with the smaller lot, just depends on what you need. Let's go check out the Heston. Okay, McKenna, tell me something good. What we got?
Okay, so this is the Heston. I really like this option if you're looking for something a little smaller. It's 1850 square feet.
Yeah, this is still your 50-foot lot, so kind of your mid-size range for what's being built in here.
Exactly, still a 50-foot and still a good size house. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and the price point is great. It starts at $435,000.
Oh, yes.
So, you know, you can get into Spencer Glen in a beautiful home for, you know, under $500,000.
Super common. You're going to see this with a lot of builders, bedrooms right off of your right off of your entrance.
Yep, so you have your 2 bedrooms up here.
Just look at the light in there. So much light coming in.
And they share this full bathroom right here. So this would also act as your guest bathroom. Let's see if there's another one over here. It's your pantry. Okay, so and then directly this way, this would be your garage.
I wanted to see the kitchen.
Oh, you wanted to see the kitchen first?
You make me wait.
Sorry. This is just your other bedroom over here and laundry room.
Yeah.
I kind of like this so you have one bedroom that's separate, right? So if you have an older child or let's say a younger child, a baby or something that kind of wants their own space, that would be a great bedroom for them. All right, now you can look at your beautiful kitchen.
All right, let me see.
So one thing I'm impressed with for a home that's only 1,850 square feet, this is a large kitchen. Like you have a lot of cabinetry in here.
This is big.
You still have a big island. You have this sink right here that's, overlooking the window, so you have a nice view. Another thing I'm kind of a fan of is a bare island without the sink. Because like for me, your dishes pile up and it just feels messy. But when you have your sink in a different area, I feel like it helps keep the kitchen cleaner.
Lessons from the wise.
Just a personal thought.
The window is nice. It brings a lot of light in here.
And then here, we haven't really shown many pantries, but I like this pantry option. It has some nice, like some different types of shelving and such. And it's really quite a good sized pantry.
And this is actually, this feels really homey. This is a huge, like, what is that, 4 feet wide, that couch? That is a big wide couch.
Yeah, it's a deep couch, so you have a lot of room in here. I love these colors too, kind of the coastal, cooler, grays and blues.
And this has got to be our master bedroom back here, right?
Yes, and if you like lights, check this one out. This one's really fun. So yeah, just a nice master tucked here in your corner. Now this shower isn't quite as impressive, but it's still a good size and has a nice bench in it as well.
Let's see. You can't go wrong with white silver.
No, and you still have that transom window. So I love that. Sometimes in bathrooms, it's hard to get a lot of light because you want that privacy. So you don't want windows everywhere. But transoms are a great option to...
Can you fit your shoes in here?
Let that light in.
Ooh. Maybe.
I know, I'm like, yeah, probably on one wall.
It's not bad.
So yeah, for your option for, a 50-foot lot, 1,850 square feet, this home is a great option if you're looking in that price range of, under $450,000. This could be the home for you.
So let's go talk a little bit about prices and what's going on right now.
Okay.
Because it's important. Obviously, if you're gonna buy in here, you gotta know the details. We'll give it to you.
All right, so talking about interior design, which is my favorite part, there's kind of a few different options in Spencer Glen. So for all intents and purposes, there's a north section, which has those larger homes, and those are semi-custom. So you would go to a design center and pick out, your flooring, cabinets, everything like that. If you're building in the south, so with those 40 to 50-foot lots, this is what you would choose. So you would actually choose a package. So there's your included package, then a step up, which is your premier, and then the top, which is the luxe. So you wouldn't need to go and make all these choices. They're kind of already chosen for you, already things that look good, that the designers at Pulte have said, these are popular and these look great. So it makes that really easy to use.
Super easy.
Yeah.
Now, what about pricing?
Yeah.
So we talked a little bit about the Coral Grand. That started at $529.
Yep.
The difference in the Merlot, where's the Merlot start?
So the Merlot starts at $690.
$690.
Yeah, so quite a jump.
So we're over 150 G's difference in price.
Yeah, so it's 1,000 square feet more, but yeah, it just kind of depends on what you're wanting.
Now with the market the way it is right now, $20,000 to $30,000 is what we can get, what they're offering in incentive.
Yeah, but always reach out and ask us. Depending on the month or the time of year, they always have different incentives going on. So.
And what I would say, if you want exactly what you want, go build it. If you want a deal, inventory homes is the way to go.
Yeah.
Interest rates, incentives, you can get great deals on inventory homes. And we do have some inventory homes right now available in this community. Yeah. So if that's of interest, we've got the list for you. Just reach out, we can give it to you, see what's going on. All right, and that, my friends, is a pretty good summary of what's going on here in Spencer Glen. And listen, we just scratched the surface with what's going on because there are 22 different floor plans. We showed you 3 today. So there's a ton of different options of what you can do in here.
Yeah, and there's gonna be 500 homes. So we're kind of just at the beginning part right now. So this development will still go on for about 2 or 3 years in the building process.
So listen, I'm Brett. This is McKenna. We're your Tampa relocation guides. Reach out if you have questions and we'll see you on our next video.